And for more updates, DD India's Megumi Lim joins us live from Kyiv. Megumi, hi. Now, responding to the supermarket attack, President Zelensky has spoken very clearly about holding and echoed Russia accountable. Do you see this as a clear indication of upping the ante as far as Ukraine is concerned?
Well, that's right. There were devastating attacks against the city of Kostiantynivka today in Ukraine's eastern Donetsk region, where a Russian Kh-38 missile struck a supermarket, killing at least 11 people and injuring at least 37 people. And rescue operations are still ongoing. People may still be trapped under the rubble and the number of casualties may rise. But as you said, President Zelensky has strongly condemned this attack. He said that Russia will be held responsible for this terror. Now, it is unclear what this exactly means. Attacks like these have been a regular occurrence in Ukrainian cities throughout the entirety of Russia's full-scale invasion, and each and every time President Zelensky has come out to condemn these attacks. But today's attack took place against the backdrop of Ukraine's incursion into Russia's Kursk region that has stretched into its fourth day, and this incursion looks like a retaliation in and of itself to the war in general, where it looks to be designed to bring the war home to Russia, where, as we know, a majority of Russians have been largely shielded from the ongoing conflict, whereas millions of Ukrainians have been displaced. Hundreds of villages, cities, towns and homes have been destroyed, and thousands of lives have been lost. And so we do not know what President Zelensky has in mind, but this Kursk incursion itself, it appears, is already a retaliation towards what Russia has been waging against Ukraine, a war that it has waged against Ukraine. We're likely to see a continuation of this in the coming days.
Right. And having said that, Megumi, Kursk attacks has, like you mentioned also, has provoked Russia to no end. Now, we do know that Russia's Security Council has really gone in a huddle in a meeting focusing on fighting more what they've already called terrorism. So there are clear threats of more attacks looming large from the Russian side, and that situation looks bad on ground.
Oh, that's right. This is possible. We are already seeing retaliatory attacks take place, as I mentioned earlier, against the city of Kostiantynivka. Air attacks, strikes against Ukrainian cities, and we may be seeing more of this in the coming days. Now, however, Russian objectives still, it appears, is to try to put an end to the incursion, Ukrainian incursion into Kursk. We are seeing reports now that they are sending reinforcement, they're sending in more artillery, rocket systems, tanks, and also Russian troops to try to put an end to this incursion. And also, if we look at the bigger picture, the battlefield objectives for Russia has not changed as well. Russia is still trying to make advances in Ukraine's eastern region, particularly in the Donetsk region, where we have seen, especially over the past few weeks, Russian advances. And today, according to an intelligence report by the British Defense Ministry, Russian forces are now 16 kilometers away from the city of Pokrovsk, which has served as an important logistical hub for the Ukrainian military. And this is very concerning, because if Pokrovsk falls into Russian hands, Russia will certainly gain even more of an upper hand on the battlefield and in this war.
All right. Thank you very much, Megumi, for joining us live from Kyiv and bringing us up to speed with the latest developments from both sides, Russia and Ukraine.